Okay, so let's do the same visualization using Power BI. So the first step is I load the data. My data is in CSV format. So let me load the data first. Okay, so here is where the data is. The data is being loaded. So, if we go to transform, we can do the EDA process. So let me skip the EDA process and straight away start with the visualization. So I'll go to load. The data is loading. Okay. So we have some errors here. Let's view the error. So when we view the error, object reference not set to an instrument of good. Okay. So we have been redirected to the Power Query because we encountered an error. So what we will do is let's remove this. Okay. So errors have been removed. Let's go and apply. Okay. The errors have been removed. Now we are having this data, the exact same data that we worked with using Python. Now the first thing that I want to do here is I want to plot the number of movies and TV shows. We have the distribution of the movies and the TV shows. I feel the best way to represent is using pie chart. So I use a pie chart. Okay. What I want basically is I want the type to be displayed of TVs and movie shows. Now, if we can see the distribution here, but the only problem here is apart from movie and TV shows, we see two different things here. I want to remove those different things. So I'll go to this filter part and I'll just select the movie and TV shows. Okay, so I'll have just those distributions here. Now let's decorate it a little bit, not that much decoration, but what we'll do is at least the person should know what the person is looking at. Count of type by type makes no sense. So let's change it a little bit. We go to format. What I want to do is I want to change the title. I want to change the title to distribution of movies and TV shows. Apart from that, if you see here, there is no border to it. I want a border to this. So I'll go here and I'll go to general. In the effects section, there is visual border. I'll switch it on. And I want rounded border. Okay, it looks a little good, a little better than the. Okay, see. So I have rounded borders. Okay, so I want these. Cool. Now, once I've had this, the next thing that I want is the top countries from which the content is coming in. In order to show that, I use something called a tree map. Okay. I want this. Cool. I want something called as tree maps. In tree map, I want to show the countries. The values will be shown. Now, if you see carefully, I can see a lot of countries and there's no, I'm not getting a proper idea of the major countries. So I want top 10 countries. So what I do is I want to show the countries which have the movies, which are greater than 110. Apply filter. See? But here you can see there is this empty slot. So this represents missing values. So I don't want these missing values. So it is pretty simple here to remove those missing values. Okay. I want all the values except the missing values. So see, this is done. Now I would want to give it a title that shows exactly what we are representing. So in order to do that, I have already already selected this. I'll change the title. So what are we representing? We are representing the top countries. Okay. And I want to give this thing a border. So I'll select this again. I'll go to format, general, in effects, I'll turn on the visual border and I want rounded edges, rounded corners. Close to 16. See, I have borders. Cool. I have represented distribution of movies and TV shows. I have represented the top countries from which the content is coming in. Now I want to represent the top genres. Okay, in order to have the top genres, I will select this stacked bar graph. Okay, cool. I have this. Now what I want to do is I want to select the genre. So genre isn't listed in. And I would want showing. So see, I have the top genres. So the next thing I will do is I'll change the title. So I want genres by show ID. I want this to have a border. And with rounded corners. Okay, why didn't this go about it? Rounded corner border, let me check that. Effects, visual border is one. See, I have it. So these are the three things that we did with Python. I want to do one more thing here. I want to see the release years of the movies, okay? Of both the movies and the TV shows. So how can we do it? I'll use an area chart for that. I'll use an area chart. And in the area chart, the main thing that I want is release year. And another thing that I want is the type. So the type will go to legend. So release year. See, we have this graph. So what we have is release year. So I'll change the title for this. So I'll go to general title, movies and TV shows by release year. I want this to have a border which will have a rounded corner. So let me go to general effects, visual border will be on. And this with rounded corners. Okay, cool. So this looks pretty good, right? So let me first explain what all insights are we getting here. So with this we are getting a distribution of how many number of movies we have, how many number of TV shows we have. So we have more number of movies than the number of TV shows. This shows us the top countries from which the content is coming in. This shows us genres by the show ID. Then this gives us the release year of the movies and the TV shows. So majorly the movies and the TV shows are that we have on Netflix are mostly from 2000 onwards. Okay, see the number is increasing from 2000 onwards. Now let's give it a title. Let's give this dashboard a title. In order to do that, I'll add a text box. Okay, I'll add a text box. See, here the text box is, I want to say Netflix data analysis. I want to increase the font, say 28, bold. This should be absolute. I don't know, let me write this again. Netflix data analysis. Let me increase the font, make it bold. I want to have it over here. I want it in the center. I want it to have a rounded cornered border. So I'll have the visual border turned on with rounded corners. See, this is how it looks now. Let me arrange this to. Okay. Now, this looks very simple, right? If I want to have it a little bit designed, I'll use some already existing themes. Let's try out different themes. This one also looks cool. Let's check this one. This is also cool. This looks better, I believe. So let's end with this. I hope this was clear. Thank you.